Hello everyone, this is Rosella. I am here with a brand new kit for your perusal. This kit was inspired by the colors of one of the, I think they're newer, color book pads and themes, which is Victorian Parlor. And I'm going to flip through really quickly and just show you sort of what the patterns and colors are like. I love that all these papers are two-sided. I always think that's great because if you don't like the one side, you'll probably like the other. So there's some greens in here. Actually, there's quite a lot of greens. There's like a dusty rose. The pink is very sort of vintage looking. I just skipped some there. There's the blue is very like dark blue gray color. Everything's quite muted in this color palette, and there's some brown in there too. And then there's, oh, this is another one that is also the same what you call it, collection. That's a good word, that'll work. Anyway, so what I did was I took, I believe it's 25 6x6 pieces of the paper, and this is not a 6x6 pad because if it exists I couldn't find it. I actually cut these out, and so those are all over here underneath the other items in the kit. There are about 21 laces and trims, and then a lot of extras that I have here in the front. I'm going to go through everything pretty quickly. This is called Key to My Parlor, this kit, and it does include some actual vintage and antique laces, and I will get to those in a minute. Okay, so other than the papers, what we have is flowers. I'll always have some flowers. These are rose buds that are a dark green with gold on the top. This is a Recollections flower, and it's, I didn't even realize, but it's fabric and it's super soft. I have two of the little Recollections paper flowers there. I have the penny farthing charm, and as always, thank you, Dee. And if you want to buy these, please go to DK Crafts by Dee. I'll try to remember to put that down below because she does sell these. I'm including a little piece of vintage trim there. I'm including some loose flatback cream color pearls. Here is the little key to my parlor, and isn't it adorable? As well as a lock, a padlock, and a variety of beads there. I'm just actually going to leave those there and zoom in for you to see that more clearly. Sorry, because it's really hard to pick those up without those flying around. So they are more of the muted shades of pink. I also have a little bit of green in there. Let's see what else. I have a little bit of green bling here. Well, flatback pearls. I have some pink bling. I have this pink stick pin, which is not as bright as it looks actually. It's just the sunshine coming through the window. And a filigree leaf. I have 3 of my larger cameos, one each of the 3 designs that I have. A cream colored rose. Let me pull back out, sorry. This other kind of cameo here. I am including 2 appliques. This one is on the satin backing because I tried to take it off and it was impossible. It just would not come off. It was sewn badly, and it's going to stay there. This one is, however, has the sheer backing. I was able to get that off, and as you can see, some of the sequins, or all of the sequins, have turned gold with age. I'm including some vintage ephemera. Now, I have 2 versions of this kit available, and this little trim is going to be different in each kit, and these are going to be different. I don't have duplicates of true vintage ephemera, obviously. So there's some pages from an old book here, which is What Katie Did, which was one of my favorite books when I was a kid. and another even older page from a book, and this picture, which is from a calendar. This one doesn't say what year it was, but most of the calendars are, I bought a bunch, most of them were the 50s, but very much a vintage picture there. I thought that was lovely and that it went really well with this kit. So that's that. Now let's move over to the laces and trims, and of course my box is not included. I just like it for showing things. So I have a piece of this pretty satin ribbon in a very, very dusty rose color. Piece of this trim here. And let me zoom in a bit. There we go. With the flowers in the center. Cream gathered lace. I had to include this because I love the way this worked with the colors. It's only a short piece because I had to make two and I didn't have much left. I wish I had lots more of this. It's just lovely. These are off-white, barely off-white pearls. There's this. This is a vintage ribbon that was made in Switzerland because I have the actual roll that it came on. And it's a very, very dainty pale pink. I have this one. I'm including about ½ yard of this, which is a Venice trim in a gorgeous shade of olive green. That one, some of the little tiny flower trim. This trim here. This is vintage to antique Valenciennes lace, very high quality, super nice. And this one, just some pearl trim. This one again, vintage to antique. Beautiful, beautiful piece of lace there. I have 5 of these butterflies on the ribbon. And here's a brown piece. Another piece of the vintage to antique lace. And one more of those, which is this one. Oops. Very pretty. I've tried to primarily include smaller items because of the 6x6. I want you to be able to make a 6x6 album with this if you would like to, obviously. This is gold flat back. This is the one piece of really wide lace I've included, and it's just a short piece. Well, it's about 2 feet. But it would be great for, say, doing a background. You could put it over an entire page, that sort of thing. And finally, I have a piece of fabric, just a small piece of this shimmery fabric in sort of a golden beige tone. So I am asking $37 for this kit. It's a little bit more than normal if you look at how many trims there are, but it is to do with the quality of the lace, of some of the laces in this. Some of these are pretty expensive laces, these ones. So yeah, like I said, I have 2 of these available. $37 plus shipping for Key to My Parlor. If you're interested, please contact me, and thank you as always for watching. Bye bye.